I know you will not going to believe on me because of this is the concern about the other peoples. I have heard over the time that I just started making reels on Instagram and I am somehow, trying to share my experience, my real experience because I am from the Hindi background and I am an advocate and I feel the importance of English. So I made a video that how much English is important to survive and sustain in this profession for and a kind of a lawyer who is first generation who has not legal background and I got so many comments on that video by saying that you are sitting and you are making you know you are commenting on English and you are showing English is important, why Hindi is not important, you are just not loving your mother tongue or something. This is not what I shared. I shared how much important is the English in this profession for a person who is a first generation advocate. I didn't talk about who has legal background because they have cases. If you don't have cases, you have to show your abilities, your capabilities, your skills to people so that you can get the cases. How you can get the cases? If there is a person who runs the company and who want to, you know, engage you as a lawyer for take care of their matters of their company, how you can communicate with him in Hindi? He will not going to engage you. If you communicate with him in English, he will definitely going to engage you. But if you are just thinking that I will going to communicate with him in Hindi, he will not going to engage you because when we looks professional, when we talk in English, we look professional, but when we talk in Hindi, we look desi. This is the reality because I am in this profession last 4 or 5 years, not months. This is why I know the reality of this profession and what this is what I have shared in my reel. But people are this is why they are live mediocre life. This is why they don't even think they can do and they can succeed in this profession. They want to live a mediocre life. They want to be an advocate who only practice, who only can practice in the district courts. They don't even think about to practice in the high court and supreme court because they don't have the skill and they don't to develop the skills, and they don't even you know face the reality. They don't even try to develop their skills. When I am sharing my experience, it does not mean I am faking something. Why would I say that English is important? Because of I am feeling. In the high court you can see, go to the high court and you will going to see that there is no one who is talking to each other in Hindi. All the advocates and clients are there, only talk in English. And where you will find that if you not able to speak in English, then how you can communicate with them? And how you can imagine that you would be one, you would be one day at the High Court if you don't know how to speak in English? This is why it is important. And in the similar way, go to the Supreme Court. In Supreme Court, you will see that all the clients and advocates only talk in English. Are you getting my point? And you are from the Hindi background and you only talk in English, you only talk in Hindi, and you don't want to learn the English. I can't even say anything about you because you will I think you will going to get offended otherwise, because I want to motivate you. My purpose is to motivate you and show the reality of this profession. If you want to become an advocate, This is the reality because I practice in Delhi. I am not talking about the practice in the UP or another states. I am talking about Delhi because in Delhi all the draftings will be in English. All the arguments in High Court and Supreme Court will be in Hindi. Sorry, will be in English. And all the you know, however, you can give submission in the district courts, and you can even argue in the district courts in Hindi. But somehow you have to file the case in English only. How you can file the matter? Before filing the matter, you have to draft the petition. And in which language you will going to draft? Only in English. If you are capable and able to draft in English, why you are not speaking English? Because you have knowledge of English, but still you are feeling like English is not important. Trust me, bro. Trust me. English is not even important. English is must in this profession. And not in this profession if you want to get a job easily, if you want to crack an interview easily, if you want to impress any person easily. How you can impress person? How can you can secure the job? How can you can crack the interview? On the basis of one thing, that is English speaking skill. And how you can achieve the fluency in the English? By speaking practice. If you don't English, if you don't speak English enough in a day, because it is most important to mention here that if you don't try to speak, you can't be fluent. If you are practicing daily, if you are showing up daily to your mind, to your body, because it is most important. Because of, if you are not saying to a mind, or if you are not somehow convincing your mind that you have to live in the environment of only in English, because of you have to live comfortably in English environment, because you have chosen this profession. I have chosen to become an advocate. This is why it is most important to learn the English language. I am commanding over the English over the time, because I am practicing more than 7 or 8 months straightly without a skip any day. And you can see my journey on this channel. I am uploading regularly. But most of the times I forget to upload, but yes, I capture myself daily. If I am not facing any hurdle, definitely I will going to make a video in which I will practice daily of English speaking. I make no excuses in between me and my speaking practice. Even when I am it's time to sleep or not, even when there is someone outside my room, I don't care about people. I only care about even I am getting better daily or not, because it is most important. Because nowadays I already have mentioned that I'm a lawyer by profession. This is why I have to give the submission in the court. I have to argue in the court. I have to defend my client in the court. Only in English. Only in English. So how can I defend my client in English if I am not doing practice with myself? There is no scope to make mistakes in the court. This is why you can make mistakes with yourself. And this is why whenever I feel like, okay, this is the person with whom I can communicate in English, I do, so that I can get rid of the fear of speaking with the strangers. I speak with the strangers only in English, even when I am doing mistakes. Nobody care about your mistakes. They only care about you are speaking or not, you are expressing. If you are just speaking you know confidently, even when sometimes you can make mistakes, but if you are just speaking confidently, there's no one going to you know care about your mistakes. All people will going to get the message but you are trying to convey. Are you getting my point? This is most important. So this is how I try to practice daily, and this is how I always try to share my experience with you all by expressing my ideas and thoughts of the day. And if I talk about the today there was two matter listed in the Saket court. I went to the Saket court on time, but somehow when I reached at the court, I saw that LDPO is on leave. So I suddenly called my client that where are you, and he was saying that I am at the metro of Malivanagar because he was coming from the I don't know, but he was coming from the far from the Saket. So I called him so that I can ask him not to come to the Saket court today. And he was saying like I am at the Malvinagar, so what should I do now? He wanted to meet me, so I asked him to come to the Saket court, otherwise you can return to his home. So he was like I am coming to the Saket court. I was like okay, and then I went to the another matter that was also in the Saket court, and that was the matter was related to DB Act. And that matter, the opposite counsel you know had to tender the document. So I was there, and I was saying there how you know a council can tender the documents in the court today. And after that, I went to my chamber, and I was trying to not trying to, I was somehow there is a coercing petition which is pending from the 2 3 months, and I didn't even complete till now. And I was finding a coercing petition, but I didn't find. This is why I didn't complete today. And I don't know the client will be tomorrow at the circuit court or not for signing the petition, and the petition is not completed yet. So yes, I will going to complete my petition first in the morning tomorrow. And in the morning tomorrow at the Saget court there is a matter listed. So I have to appear in that matter first, and then I will going to complete my draft petition for question petition. And thereafter there is another new matter I have got related to MACT matter. So I have to you know draft the petition first, claim petition, and after that I will going to file the claim petition in the court. And yes, this is what I did. And yes, around at 6 p.m. in the evening, I went to the gym after you know hit the exercise. I returned back to my home, and I made the dinner for me. So it is all about till now. I'm just going to get sleep. In the morning, I will be at the Saget Court, and I am just thinking that I should start making vlogs. But yes, I don't know why I am I am not making vlogs. But I genuinely want to make vlogs. But yes, I don't know why I'm not making vlogs. And let's see how much time it may take to make up my mind to make vlogs. I don't even know. But I am just convincing me to make vlogs on the daily basis, because it will be helpful for me to gain fluency. And yes, let's see. So bye. Catch you tomorrow at the Saget Court. So now I am just going to have some water because I am feeling thirsty, and the lights are on, and I am just going to turn off the lights, and then I will going to getting sleep. So bye.